playoff wiffle ball and another episode of The Recap. The number 4 seed Eagles versus the Troy Battlehawks here in round 1. Best of 3 series. Let's get right to it. Jacob Coonan on the mound for the Eagles, and when he throws strikes, he is tough. But this time around, he didn't. He gave up 5 runs in the first inning. That was the only out he recorded. Wiegert on the hill for the Battlehawks. Going to get Hunter Willett looking early on, but he too would struggle in the first. Very wild. When it was all said and done after the first, it was going to be a 5-5 game. Jacob Coonan, 17 homers in the regular season. Going to hammer one there to right field to get the Eagles going. 5-5 after 1.
Here for the Eagles. They were second to last in the league last year, and this year all the way up to the 4 seed. And they're doing it without one of their big hitters, Michael Warmoth, and their coach, who hasn't really shown up all season long. Coonan dialed in here in the top of the second. He's going to sit down 3 batters on strikeouts, but he did walk a handful in the inning, which would cost him 3 runs, but nonetheless an 8-5 game. Heading over to the bottom of the second, Hunter Willett. Get off me, ball. It's an 8-6 game, and the Eagles are back in business. Next batter, Cam Carter, going to double. Off the wall here. DeRocher would then walk. Coonan would walk, and then back to Willett again. Another big single here. This would make it an 8-7 game. Bases loaded walk. Back-to-back bases loaded walks would actually make it a 10-8 game, and the Eagles would take the lead to the top of the third. But Coonan struggled once again. In fact, he would give up 7 runs in this inning, mostly on walks. Wiegert going to have to shut down the Eagles to win this one. They are the home team and have scored 5 in each inning, but a different Wiegert here in the bottom of the third. He's going to get 2 outs here. And then over to the Eagles' top hitter, Jacob Coonan, been hot all season long. It's a big statement pitch right here for the Battlehawks as they take game 1 in the series. Battlehawks win there. It's going to snap a 6-game winning streak by the Eagles. So they're going to have to win this one to stay alive. So they're going to put their dog on the mound, Hunter Willett. Has been hot as of late, strikes out the first 2 batters, and then a fly out here from Wiegert. So nothing in the top of the first from the Battlehawks. Bottom 1, C.J. Bassett on the hill for the Battlehawks as the rain starts to come down. Bassett going to strike out to Rocher, and he too would get through the inning clean. 0-0 game. Over to the top of the second, single from Colligan, but that's pretty much all they would get. He's going to strike out Bassett, and then DeZembo down on strikes. Willett looking electric here in the top. Little hesitation and some run on the heat. Down goes Wiegert over to the bottom of the second. Jacob Coonan. This guy is about as hot as you could possibly get. If the Eagles are going to win, they're going to do it on his bat. Bassett going to settle right back in, though. He's going to strike out Willett, and then he's going to sit down Cam Carter. A DeRocher walk would bring things back to Coonan, and just like that, the inning's going to end, and no, it doesn't. And that's a run there that would knock one in, making it a 2-0 game. And then the Diesel would go down on strikes, but nonetheless, 2-0. Willett back to the mound, going to strike out DeZembo to start the inning, and then Wiegert going to face the exact same fate. Willett dominating here on the mound. 2 runs with all he would need because he was straight butter. About as good as it gets. 8 strikeouts, 1 hitter for Willett, and it keeps the Eagles alive. Game 3, Jacob Coonan going to lead things off with a bomb to center, 1-0 Eagles. John Colligan on the mound for the Battlehawks, and the Eagles take an early lead. This is a winner-take-all game here in Game 3. Colligan bounces back nicely with a strikeout there. But this is playoff wiffle ball, and John DeRocher says the only thing you should be putting in your car this time of the year is diesel. Johnny Diesel with a big triple there, going to make it a 2-0 game. And then Hunter Willett, after a couple walks, is going to make it a 5-run inning with a line drive missile over the right field fence. Bottom one, Wiegert going to match things with an absolute moonshot. 5-1 game with the leadoff homer. Battlehawks not going away easy, and they're going with a little rally rainbow umbrella. Complimentary Colton Brooks. Colligan going to ground out here, but it didn't matter. Eagles put Cam Carter on the hill in this one, but he would also give up 5 runs in the inning. Interesting moment here. This one was ruled foul, and Bassett was happy it was because he would triple on the very next pitch later on in the inning to make it a 5-run inning. It was Quinn Dzembo with a line drive missile to center field, and the Battlehawks tie things up 5-5 after 1. Top 2 back-to-back walks brings things back to Coonan, and this is unreal. This has got to be some sort of a cheat code because Coonan is doing things that even the best just simply don't do. A 3-run shot there, going to make it an 8-5 game, and the Eagles back on top later in the inning. Cam Carter going to hit a ground ball here, retired by Colligan. So looking to stay tough here and get some outs, but once again, Coonan steps up to the plate. Going to get a big hit here. That double makes it a 9-5 game. And then Hunter Willett's single would make it 10-5. So here we are over to the bottom of the second. And here we go. Cam Carter settling in nice. Gets a ground ball from Colligan and a ground ball from C.J. Bassett. So it's a 10-5 game. Down to their last out. Bang! Line drive missile. But Coonan just can't look it in. No big deal. Runner on first, 2 outs, 10-5 game Eagles, and there he is, gets his ground ball. Oh. All right, no problem, right? 10-5, 2 outs, no big deal. Lots to come back still. And yikes, a 3-run bomb. This is big, makes it a 10-8 game. The Eagles were inches away from closing out the inning. And all of a sudden, the Battlehawks creep back in with a bomb here from Wiegert. Umbrella special. They would score 2 more in the inning, making it a 10-10 game. Eagles needing to stay hot here. They've scored 5 in every inning, but this time the Battlehawks go with Quinn Dzembo, and he mows down every single batter he faces. 1, 2, 3 in the inning.
10-10.
And over to the bottom of the third we go. The Battlehawks need just 1 run to finish them off. First batter, Colligan, going to ground out. So the Eagles hanging tough. Battlehawks need just 1 run. But look at this. Down on strikes goes Bassett. Battlehawks down to their last out. Dzembo walks here, so a runner on first with 2 outs. And then Blake Wiegert going to hammer a ball up the middle. Look at this play by Coonan. Was not recorded as an out, though. It expanded past the infielders for a single. So a 3-0 count. And no way, not like this. A walk-off IBB. Colligan points to the camera. Pressure was on Cam Carter. And the Eagles with one hell of a season from the bottom all the way up to the 4 seed. They earned a home game this year and a great season for them. But the Battlehawks going to move on to the next round. Thanks for joining us once again on The Recap.